All of you gently close your eyes and pray to your inner divine that let the divine give you this message today, which is the most important message for you to bring the shift in your life. Let this message, whatever you pick up from today's session, a single line, a single word, or maybe a para or an exercise, anything that touches your heart, that one single thing, if you take it today, will definitely bring a drastic change in your life. Pray to your God that you are aware of the message meant for you. Pray that today onwards, you will focus on this message and live up to it with divine's help. Be totally present in the session. Some of the things you might already be knowing it. Some of the things will be a bit new to you. Of some people, it will be totally new. Whatever it is, whether it's a repetition for you or a new thing, keep your heart open to receive and absorb everything. God bless you all. Open your eyes. Okay, so I would request if you can keep your videos open or on, it will be better. But if you feel that you're comfortable without your video, I'm all right with that too. Okay, it's good to see you. I mean, I'll feel good. So whether you can see me when I want to see you people. But again, it's your own personal choice, not a problem. Okay. All right. Okay. So today is a beautiful day. Gratitude, a way of life. Uh, what to say? So November is celebrated as a gratitude month. 14th November is celebrated as a day of gratitude. Last Thursday of November is Thanksgiving Day in Europe, America, and Canada. So people have taken out some days so that we are more aware of giving thanks to people or things which has helped us. Now, importance of gratitude in our own scriptures, whether it is Hindu scripture, Islamic, or Christianity, is no less. Everybody has mentioned about gratitude a lot. So there's a verse in Bible which says the more you have, the more will be given to you, and the less you have, whatever you have will also be taken from you. I repeat, the more you have, the more will be given to you. The less you have, whatever you have will also be taken away. So when I read this long back, I used to read Bible around in 97, 98. I wanted to know more what does God mean to every culture. I didn't understand then. I said, I don't know, maybe some things if you have more you're giving, the more you'll get, and though you don't have, if you're miser or something, things will be taken. But now when I'm doing a course in miracles, so it says that the more you have, what do you have more? The more gratitude you have, the more grateful you are, the more thanksgiving person you are, the more will be given to you. Okay. So if you have little things, in the worldly way or whatever way, but you're giving thanks and you're more grateful, you're, being, shukrane, what we say, you're always offering thanks to the God or thanks to the people or thanks to the world around, and more will be given to you. More things will be given to you. But the next part of the verse is saying, the less you have of what? Gratitude. The less gratitude you have, whatever little things you have, that also will be taken away. So definitely things of concern. Like even if you have less, the less will be taken away. But if you have more, the more will also be given. So that is the part, God's message for every religion and culture. And when I go deep into spirituality, it says that the more gratitude we offer, the more we get it. And isn't it magical, I'll tell you one short story. Uh, and then the whole thing, today's session, will be based on science of law of attraction. Law of attraction is my favorite thing. After Louise Hay's work, I went to deep study about law of attraction. In a simple words, maybe I repeat it on my every session. Like attracts like. So if you are more grateful, you'll have more things to be grateful of. So if you are grateful, the universe will say, okay, this person is grateful. It is saying, thanks for this, thanks for this, thanks for this. Give more of it, give more of it, give more of it. But if you are a complaining person, ये भी ठीक नहीं है, ऐसा भी नहीं हो रहा है, ये बराबर नहीं, we have people around us, or maybe sometimes we are the kind of people who keep on complaining. इतनी सारी चीजें बुरी है, but इतनी सी भी अच्छी है. And the other way around also. If more are bad and little are good, or more are good and little are bad. But people who are complaining will focus on the bad things in their life. I mean, I believe so called bad. There's nothing bad at all in life. I feel everything is just perfect because everything is created by divine and nothing can be bad. God will never create junk or bad. So called bad, maybe at that time we feel it's not a good thing for us. So if you are focusing, if you're focusing on complaining, 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 law of attraction will say, okay, he's focusing on complaining, give more of things. Focusing on complaining, give more of it. Focusing on complaining, give more of it. That means whatever you focus on will expand, will expand. So if you're focusing on good things, you're grateful for the good things in life. So if you're grateful for the good things, you're focusing on good things will expand. They'll become more and more and more day by day in our life. And if you're focusing on things which are not so good or not working out for us, maybe they are not giving you good feelings, those things will expand. Okay. So that's the best thing, that we focus on the good thing. So one more thing, our body. Excuse me, I'm not open. Kept my phone on silent. 1 minute. Sorry. Okay. So, do you know how do you get the image of certain things? Those who have studied science a bit also will know it. For example, our eyes see the image that little. Then the image is inverted, and that goes into your brain. The lens, from the lens, it goes to the brain. The brain will take in the real picture, and then again we get the picture. Okay, in a short and simple term, like a camera. In the camera, you see a small picture of your whole thing, but then brain expands it and understand this is a bigger picture. So brain has a capacity to magnify anything you look at. Okay, that's very important. The brain has a capacity to magnify anything you look at with attention. So if you're focusing on looking at a problem which might be this much, the brain will magnify. If you look at the good things, it might be this one. Maybe there's a small good thing happened today, but you focus on it, the brain will magnify. Okay, so the brain magnifies whatever you look at, whatever you give attention to. So why not give attention to good things in our life, so they will expand and we'll get more and more and more of it. So there's a short story which is my favorite cute little story. So it says that there was a desert, complete desert. You can imagine a Sahara desert or a Thar desert in Rajasthan, and there was a little sparrow there. Okay, the little sparrow used to just go around, maybe some seeds or worms or whatever it used to get, it used to eat. And there was no place to go. It was far, far off, that there's only desert. During the daytime, there was not even a tree there. So the sparrow used to keep, there were 2 feet. It used to keep 1 feet, it used to get burnt, it would pick up and keep the other feet down. Again, after some time, pick this up, keep the other feet down. So that was a condition of this little sparrow during the hot desert time, in the summer in the desert. So there was an angel passing by the desert, and she said, "Oh, little sparrow, you're suffering so much. Or I'm a messenger of God. Do you want to pass any message?" She said, "Nahi, say thank you to God that at least in the desert I get my daily food. So I'm happy. Just pass on the message that thank you, God, you're giving me at least food to survive." So Angel said, "Don't you have problems standing on one foot half time and half time on the other?" She said, "It would be nice if I get a small branch of a tree or something, but it's okay. I'm all right." So Angel got surprised. People have so much and they keep complaining when I pass. And this sweet little sparrow is okay. So the angel goes to the god and says the pitiable condition of the sparrow to the god. God says, no, she's meant to be this way because it's her destiny or karma, something like that. She's supposed to be in desert and she's managing, don't worry. So she said, okay, but she said, thank you to you for providing the food. So the god became happy. And then next time, God went around that place of the desert. And God looked at that sparrow. The sparrow had no complaint on her face. She was smiling and just shifting her foot here and there. So God, all compassionate God, felt that this child, for God, everybody is a child. So he's not complaining. Her destiny was to be in the desert and die out of heat or something. But suddenly, out of compassion and love and the gratitude in her heart, a tree manifested in the desert. Okay, the tree manifested, and this sparrow was dancing, laughing and flying, fluttering in all her wings, and went down this trees and the branch and the shadow was covering. It felt like so much of joy, and gratitude was by default from her thing coming out. The next time the angel came, and it was surprised to see all over that desert there's only one tree there, which was impossible. There was no seed, there was no sapling, but the tree suddenly appeared. And she was like, how is it possible? Angel did not say anything to Sparrow. It went straight away to God and said, God, you said it was a destiny, and you suddenly I see the tree there, and I'm sure it is only you can who can do it. Nobody else can do that. God said, with gratitude, I can change the destiny also. So if I see anybody with heart full of gratitude, whatever is in destiny, whatever is in your arms, whatever we believe, Hath ki Rekha and all, even those can change. That's the power of gratitude. Got it. So we are blessed with many, many good things. We don't have that situation like a sparrow standing in the sunlight and just still expressing gratitude. I'm not saying that we should not be expressing gratitude or joy for us, whatever we have achieved with our hard work or effort or something. Of course, acknowledge that because that's, loving yourself. But Redmi raised your hand. Do you have a problem? Let me read the chat. Your voice is not clear. Okay. Oh, please mute all. Are they all mute? All muted, no? Is my voice clear? Put your hands up or say yes. Panasonic, Eluga, I don't know your name. Check your voice setting, please. It's clear, right? Priya, raise your hand. Okay. Okay. Okay, so nice, inspiring story. We should be satisfied and happy with what we have. Okay, very nice. Sangeeta is saying, so nice and inspiring story. We should be satisfied and happy with what we have. So the moment, it's not that we should limit ourselves. I'm not saying ki do roti, do kapdo mein, you live your life. It's like if you're happy with two little things, whatever you have, the more will be given anyhow. That's a law of attraction. That's a law of nature. That's a law of universe. So we as a Helio Life teacher, we avoid the word should. Should becomes compulsory kind of a thing. So what is it? So basically, if we are more happy and joyful, whatever little things we have, automatically more and more of things will come to us. That is it. Okay. So I think you have your pen and paper with you, everybody. Yeah, cool. Now I think you have a mirror too. Yeah, lovely. So I have my lovely mirror as usual. Okay. So you look in the mirror and say, I'm grateful for. Okay. If you don't have a mirror, you can close your eyes and say, I'm grateful for, and then write in your notebook, what are you grateful for right now? Okay. 5 things, 1 minute I'll give you. So looking in the mirror and saying will open your soul's eyes. Let it be. Let me check what's the problem here. Raised hand. Who raised hand? Okay.
Can I start, Dee?
Yeah, please start.
I'm grateful for knowing Hani Vachani ji. I'm grateful for knowing Louis Hay. I'm grateful for having wonderful parents.
Okay, lovely, lovely.
I'm grateful for God helping me through the toughest times till now, and I'm sure 2020 is going to be mine. So I'm
Beautiful.
grateful for 2020.
Lovely, 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 lovely. Yeah. Who else will go? Rohini ji, can you go? Priya, we'll go next.
I'll go with
Yep.
Sunanda.
Sunanda. Okay, Sunanda. Yes, good.
Yeah. First thing, great parents.
Mm.
That's the reason I'm here.
All right, good.
And good education that they have given.
Mm-hmm.
And the job that I'm doing right now. Lovely friends I have.
Wow.
And the new group where I can share my feelings now.
Beautiful, beautiful.
Hoping for something good coming year.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Great. Yeah. We'll go next.
I'll go on audio mute.
No, it's okay. Cool. Okay. So this exercise just brings our attention to the things we have. Now, there are a few things, importance, in our group, only me and one lady. Okay. So could you do it? Jai, right? I'm grateful for my family, for God. I'm grateful for everything. Okay. So you've written it here. So I'm reading. Sheetal, I'm grateful to everyone and everything in my life. I'm grateful for my health, wealth, knowledge, passion for my work. I'm grateful for my family, God's grace, for work, for friends. In our group, only me and one lady shared, rest both did not. So maybe they could not, maybe they were muted, unmuted. Technically, not everybody picks up fast. That's all right. I just had an experiment so that we can form a shorter group and we can share. Everybody gets a chance to share. That was the only thing. Okay. Now we go to the next step of the session. Let's an hour more. All right. So importance of gratitude cannot be mentioned more than this short story what we had. So how do we practice this gratitude? So first of all, I want you to again take out your book and a pen. Think of a family members. You have 5 members, 2 members, 10 members, close one with whom you stay in the house. It could be just 2 of you, or maybe 3, 4, 5. Think of one person you're most grateful for. Okay, and write to him, I'm grateful to you for. It could be anybody. Write it down. Did you hear the music? Are we done? To the next part? At least 5 things that you have written. We go to the next part. If you feel you have to write more, you can leave the space and continue. Now, in your family, think of one person you have the complaints about, most complaints about. Could be anybody in your family you feel कुछ तो चिक 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 चालू है. Okay. But now you're going to write what are you grateful for about that person. you have lots of complaints, but एक तो चीज होगी कि शायद कुछ तो अच्छा है, कुछ तो something good about that person that you're grateful. Okay. I think list won't be that long. We go to the next part. Think of your office or the workplace. You don't go to work, your society or your social one person you're really. Is my voice audible? Yeah? Wait. Okay. So the first thing was think of a person you're really grateful for in your family. Right? What are you grateful for? Second was think of a person you have lots of complaint in your family, but still there are few things you are grateful for. Third thing was think of a person at your workplace or in your society or any social group you're really grateful for. Can't hear you, honey. You can't hear? You can hear. Pankaj please check your setting. People can hear me, I think. Right? Okay. Now, the fourth thing will be about any one single person. It can be in any relatives group, any of your relative, any of your colleague or your boss, in-laws may, maike may, anywhere. One single person who bothers you a lot. Okay? So today you're going to write at least one thing you are grateful for. Okay. Now can you hear me, Pankaj? Rohini ji, can you hear me? How come? Check your settings. Can you hear me? Are you using laptop? Okay. Okay. Now can you hear me? The music is gone. Everyone? Pankaj? Yes? Rohini ji? Okay. Okay. You've written about one thing? One person who bothers you a lot, right? Okay. Music, please. Your voice is too soft. Okay. 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 ठीक है. So I'll not play the music, okay? I'll just try to work out क्या करना है उसका. ठीक है. So you've written about that? So everybody, could you find one little thing you're grateful for, even the worst of the person in your life? One thing everybody could find. So you know what? Basically, it's easy to be grateful to good things in our life, but it's also equally good to be grateful for so-called bad things. For example, suppose you have a disease, or suppose you have any problem. At that time, you are seeking some solution which you would never do otherwise. Okay, you're seeking some spiritual solution or something you want to work on yourself. You're opening up other doors to your life. So if there are no problems, sometimes you are just going randomly in your life, you know, bas chalte ja rahe. But the moment the problem comes, your eyes are open, you are thinking there is some lesson to be learned. Maybe the lesson of forgiveness, maybe the lesson of unconditional love, maybe a lesson of accepting everybody as they are. Those are higher lessons of life, which generally, when things are in a very good thing, we don't even try to look at. So, suppose, you know, as Louise Hay mentions, when she was diagnosed with cancer, that was the time she went with the science of mind thing. That was the time she was, you know, working on it. She understood that our mind, thoughts create our world. So that was the time she went deep into the human life and the study of mind and everything, the spirituality, and the whole life changed. Maybe those bad things didn't happen to her, she wouldn't go. I'm not saying that we people all have to go through the bad thing and then go to the good thing. But if at all certain bad things are there in our life, think of the positive aspect of it, you know. Think of in a different perspective. Ask the question, why is it in my life right now? What is it I need to know? Or what is it I need to learn right now from this? And then see, there will be something really very powerful to teach you, something really very powerful message divine has to give you. You know, God loves us so much, it will never give us any opposition, any problem, if it is not good for us. It is good for us, but maybe we are not understanding at that particular time. So it's not only we are grateful for certain things in our life. Gratitude should be I'm using word should. Gratitude is our way of life, you know. It can be our way of life, whether we are facing a day or a light, or night or a darkness or the light, any part of our life. If you focus only on the gratitude part, okay, I'm thankful for this bad situation, as that little sparrow did, believe it, you know, it will just wash off, and the whole new perception. You know, I'm doing a course in miracles, I'm repeating again. It says that miracle is nothing but change in your perception. It's not that suddenly something appears out of nowhere. Those things are there, but whatever is there, and if you can perceive in a different perception, you know, in a positive manner, if you can perceive that this is also a gift in disguise. Maybe at at this moment I'm feeling it as a curse. Why me? Why am I suffering this? Why this happens to me all the time? But if you can change that perception and think, there is something I need to learn from, there is something I need to shift from, there is something I need to go deeper about. That is a miracle. The moment you shift your perception, the miracle has occurred in your life. All right. So now we'll focus on how do we continuously be in the mode of gratitude. There could be certain things. So the very first thing is a stone of gratitude. I have this gratitude crystal, which I've marked in your pink rose quartz. You can get this as it is, or you can just take any stone, from a beach or anything, a good thing what you have, and call it as a gratitude stone. Keep it with you all the time, in your purse, in your wallet, in your side table. And the moment you are, you're in any zone and you suddenly look at it, gratitude, oh yes, immediately think of 5 things you're grateful for. You're shifting your focus from complaining or not feeling so good to the focus of gratitude. So you can denote any item you feel attracted to as a gratitude stone. Keep it with you all the time. And whenever you look at it, 5 things you're grateful for, you have to mention. So that will give your brain a habit of repeating the things you're grateful for. Then you can have a journal like I have. You can have a simple diary. So this is my being harmony gratitude space or something. I keep writing about my things I'm grateful for. Of course, I have a group called Gratitude List Group, wherein we keep writing about the gratitude. Those who are not in the group, I would request you to be added. Just tell me, I'll add you people. Looking at people's gratitude list, you'll have more to write for. So make a habit of writing in a gratitude journal at least 5 to 10 things you're grateful for in a day. It could be anything really major happen, or simply the moment you can breathe easily, you can eat easily, drink easily, use washroom easily. There are so many patients in the hospital are dying out of the things, regular things, they can't pass the urine and they're admitted in the hospital. And we just take it for so granted. There are people who cannot breathe, they are on ventilators, and we just take, yeah, breath is haan chal raha hai, We don't even acknowledge that, thank you, I'm breathing, I'm alive. That's more than enough to be grateful for. Correct? So basic life processes, we are just, easily ho raha hai, and we are grateful for. We can write in those things in a gratitude journal. Third thing you can have early in the morning when you get up. Make it a habit, conscious habit. Before you open your eyes, just say thank you to the bed. Whether you slept peacefully or you just were lying down and you could not sleep. There are few people who don't have a deep sleep or something. They're just on the bed for a certain time. I've seen people having that sleepless nights, but still you had the time to rest your body. So be grateful to the bed, comfortable blanket, your pillow, a fan or a AC or a comfortable temperature. Set the zone in, set your tone of the day in with the gratitude. Express your gratitude to basic thing and get up. So your mind already is in the gratitude mode. So even if you go in a train or a bus or something and you face a lot of crowd and something, but your mind is okay, thank God, at least I got to get in. Chadne to mila. At least I'm comfortably standing, because I keep traveling and I'm in the local person, I don't go comfortably in the cars daily. I go by train and I really focus on my gratitude. And sometimes I get a person who's smiling next to me and I smile back to him. Just, exchanging our smiles, so setting a day for a better day together. So at least I got this. At least focus on at least something you have, something you have. So throughout the day, make it a habit. Okay, what can I be grateful for? What can I be grateful for? And you'll see there are so many things you're grateful for. You'll if you really focus on those things, you'll be tired. ये भी लिखना, ये भी बोलना, ये भी बोलना, ये भी बोलना. And you'll be in a habit of making the gratitude list. And of course, before the night, when you go to sleep, focus on the things you're grateful for, what happened in your day. Express your gratitude to your family, to your people, to the government. However bad the government is, at least the government is there. Things are working. We are not in a bad state as we think we are, but we are not in a bad state, I feel. We are safe in our society. We have comfortable roads. We have good travel system, taxation, everything, Focus on one little thing, small little thing government is doing. there are very bad things. There is corruption. There is all politics going on. I know in Maharashtra especially. But let's not focus on all those things. There are people focusing already. Let's we not put that energy into it. Let's focus on the good things done by them. And let's hope that this new government will bring more good to us. Bless them all. All right. So now we'll have a closing meditation. Anybody has to share any question? इतना मुश्किल है, इतने लोग प्रॉब्लमेटिक है, लोग घर पे बात नहीं करते, कंप्लेनिंग है, उनके लिए कैसे ग्रेटिट्यूड करें? Any question if you have? I'll unmute you. No? Maybe I'll unmute you for 2 minutes and let me see if anybody can.
भैया भैया अगर कोई किसी है हम उसको चाहे किसी और के नीचे अगर उसको
I think that's the answer. Anybody has to share? Just write on the chat box or raise your hand. Hi, Pankaj wants to share. I'll mute everybody because I think
करने कन्वर्ट किया तो 6 महीने बाद उसको किसी और के नीचे स्पॉन्सर करते हैं जिस दिन सिस्टम में कन्वर्ट किया था तो मालूम बनते हैं डॉक्यूमेंट
So Pankaj, I'll unmute you. You want to say something?
No.
I saw you raising hand. No, you don't want to share.
No.
All right. Take it. Anybody wants to share something? Shamim ji, you want to share? Okay, I'll unmute.
This exercise was totally new to me, and I'm so happy that the exercise which you have shown is the shift of thought process from negative to positive.
Beautiful.
And I really enjoyed it. I could really feel it. I'm thankful for so many things. Like if I start writing, my book will get over, but I will not find more pages to write. Okay. That is the best thing I've learned in this exercise. Thank you so much, Annie.
Thank you. And even if the book gets over, buy the new book, but keep writing.
Yes, definitely.
Don't think
Yes.
It's lovely.
Yes. It's really so many things keep appearing in mind to be thankful for. Say thankful for this. Say thankful for that. Things keep appearing as images in my mind. Say thank you. Say thank you. Say thank you. Why are you complaining for it? You have everything.
Yeah, more than everything.
Yes. More than what I can handle.
Yeah, absolutely. We all have more than everything we need. More than everything. And thank you. So, I was going to say something for that. Yeah, as I told you, law of attraction is like attracts like. The moment you keep on writing your things you're grateful for, more things will keep on occurring. And when people talk about certain things we complain about, especially आजकल हमारी staff room में politics का बहुत कुछ हो रहा है, people are talking, and more energy you give, more people are adding into it, and there is some politics happening in our staff room or our colleagues में भी सब होता है. So the better we talk about things we're grateful for, that will expand the energy, and that will help build us more joyful and loving thing. And today's affirmation, I have written, being more grateful gets me more love and joy. I think that was I wanted to share. Let me see what I've written. Morning, whatever comes, I write it down. That was a really nice affirmation. Okay. So it says, being grateful for everything makes me more loving and joyful. Yeah. And nowadays, automatically the affirmation of gratitude are just coming, they're just flowing through me. And so that we are set into the gratitude mode all the time. And you will see the difference, the life, if you have this much good, it will expand for sure. If you have already this much, more unlimited things will come in your life for sure. So nothing will be taken away. More will be added. Believe me, try it experimentally. And you will see, if you start your day with your gratitude, you end your day with gratitude, your life will be full of love, joy, and things to be grateful for. Yeah. So now we'll have a closing meditation. Now tell me whether you want the music or without music is good. Type on the chat box, because I'm not unmuting, other people are talking at them. Music? Okay. So I'll put music. Hopefully you can hear me then. Well, I'm not sure what's happening behind, I'll play the music. Okay. So all of you will close your eyes till the music starts. Without. Okay, Selva, I'll play a soft music. universal gratitude and blessings to them. जिससे भी रिश्ता बनाना है उसको ब्लेस करो. जैसे को तैसा वाला फंडा मुझे तो कभी नहीं समझ में आया. The time anybody is angry at you or something, बाहर से जो करना है करो, दिल से उसको खुश रखो. Bless for happiness, because a happy person can never hurt. The person is hurting, definitely the person is not happy within. So let's bless people more and more. Let's have a place where everybody's just blessing each other. Let's start with ourselves. We don't know how other people think, but at least I have a control on my thing. Let me bless people more. Let me bless people more. And believe me, those blessings come back to you somehow. Universe plays magic. You give one blessing, 100 blessings are there on you already. People are blessing you like anything. So, muft mein hai, baatte jao, keep blessing people. Yeah. All right. Chal, bless you all. Bye-bye. Take care. Good night. So we'll meet next last Saturday of the month. Let me see what topic pops up. Okay. I'll put up in the group there. Bye-bye. How do I end? Okay.